Oh, yeah.
You picked up a guy at a strip club?
I did. I did. And a stripper.
Oh, and she came too?
She came too.
Literally?
Yeah. Yeah. It was fabulous. It
really?
was a really good night.
You're a wild one.
I don't have a stop.
Yeah.
I don't have a stop. I'm going to go balls to the wall until I can't.
Yeah. Well, you only live once, right? YOLO.
That's right.
Welcome to Secrets of a Sugar Daddy. Here's your host, Marcus.
Welcome to another episode of Secrets of a Sugar Daddy, the #1 sugar dating podcast in the world, where we pull back the curtains on the good and the bad and the shocking stories of sugar dating. I have a guest today who flew in, and she claims she has some shocking stories. We're going to get to those in a minute, but if you want to see shocking photos and videos from our last Sugar Palooza, it's on Patreon now, and we are continuing to load up things as we get them. And, I kind of sprinkle them around. I don't just load them up all at once. I got to keep you entertained. But we are starting to load those up from the party. You definitely want to see those. A lot of fun things happened. And I've got more, I promise you. It's free to become a member. And if you want to enjoy the entire site, though, you can unlock it at only $10 a month and go up from there. I had somebody contact me on Instagram today, and they wanted me to help them with their profile. Well, we do that, but it's not free. Our time is a little bit valuable, and we're getting a lot of those. But it's very cheap. That tier starts at $25. I mean, to get an expert in front of your profile and to coach you and help you for $25, that is a bargain. So that tier is $25, and then we have an ultimate VIP tier where you get unlimited help for $75. I mean, it's so cheap. What it does too is it helps with the show. There are costs. We are in a nice, beautiful studio in Old Town Scottsdale today. It's not cheap, but we like it here, and our guests like it here, and so help us pay for all those costs. Anyway, patreon.com/Secrets of a Sugar Daddy podcast. I'll put a link to it at the bottom of this episode description. It's on our website. Hey, and then I haven't talked about this in a while too, but let me plug one more thing before we get to our guest. This subject's come up a lot lately, and that is the OMG Yes program. We have a link to it at the very top of our website. So go to our website, secretsofasugardaddy.com, and you'll see OMG Yes. If you want to purchase a program that's very affordable, it's a one-time cost, and it teaches you on how to pleasure a woman properly. I promise you it's worth it. Everybody I've referred to that program has thanked me, and their partners have thanked me also. If you go to it without clicking our link, we don't get credit for it. So help me with the $15 we get from clicking on the link. But I don't care. Either way, I highly, highly recommend that program. I use it myself. It's nice because it's a one-time fee. It's on you can access it on your phone, and you refresh your memory or refresh your styles or your techniques as much as you want. Sometimes I just forget, and I go in there, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about this technique. Because not every technique works with every woman. Women are complicated.
That's correct.
Right? So a certain technique may only work with 53% of the women. So that leaves 47%. I'm going, can we do something else? Well, they have the something else on there. And you would be of great knowledge and a great skills ability if you learned what the other techniques are, or just, became knowledgeable about those. All right, let's bring in our guest. She flew in this morning. She was on a red eye. She asked me if I'd pick her up at midnight, and I go, fuck no, I'm asleep. And her plane got bumped, or her flight got bumped or something, and then I ended up picking her up at 7 a.m. this morning. Have you gotten any sleep, Maggie?
Not very much.
No?
I tried to take a nap.
Yeah.
It didn't really happen.
Well, I appreciate you coming here all the way to Arizona. You came just to do the podcast.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow. So you contacted me on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Originally, yeah.
Yeah. What Why? How?
What transpired
Yeah.
from then till now?
Yeah. And it was really recent. Like you said, hey, I want to come on the show. I want to share some stories. I said, let's do it. And here
Yeah.
you are, like
Yeah.
a couple weeks later.
It was actually right before the last party.
Mm-hmm.
I reached out to you and pretty much said, hey, is there any availability for me to come out and party with you guys? And you so graciously said, I mean, we'll make it work. If you can get out here, we'll make it happen. And I was all about it.
I tell you guys all the time, if you message us through Instagram,
Immediate response.
it
No,
does
I'm not
come to
kidding.
my phone.
You do a phenomenal job
Yeah.
of responding. And
Now,
Lily too.
Don't expect that, everybody.
No.
Just she
Of course
caught me
not.
at the right time. I think I probably had my phone in my hand, which I do.
I also make sure that the first things that I say are going to get your attention.
Oh, well, apparently it did because
Yeah.
said, here's a message. I went, clicked on it, and then bam, we started talking.
Yeah.
So good.
Yep. So,
Now, you have been actually all over the country this summer,
Yep.
and you have a new job, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
And-
really excited about it.
Yeah. So she's going to be in the seas
Well, some of the time.
some of the time.
I still have to get formal training, and
yeah.
we have to get the yacht ready.
Yeah. So you got your new job is a yacht, which the owner only uses how many months of a year?
A short amount of time, and it's just sporadic.
Yeah.
Sometimes the boat doesn't go anywhere at all. So
Now, is the owner a sugar daddy?
no.
Oh.
I have not met the owner.
Oh, no?
Not yet. And
Yeah.
I would never approach him in that way anyway, because there
I
are
know you
certain
wouldn't
things about the
approach him.
yacht that you just don't.
Yeah. Well, I do watch those yacht shows, like Below Deck.
Oh no,
and-
this is nothing like that.
No, nothing like that. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to find out a little bit about you. I actually got a chance to pre-interview Maggie. I don't get that opportunity a lot, but we had a nice discussion coming from the airport and then on the way to the podcast studio. You have been married and you're divorced a couple years now.
Yep.
You were married for how long?
13 years.
13 years. So you're in your mid to upper 30s now. Was this college sweetheart? How did this happen?
Oh man, whirlwind romance. Just wonderful years of fantastic love. But
Okay.
3 kids came from that, and we had a very vanilla life. But it was great for all of us. Like, we loved it. I wasn't ever seeking anything outside of that vanilla.
So you thought you were going to be married forever?
Yeah, without
Okay.
a doubt. Without a doubt, I thought I was going to be married forever. To him, it was a wonderful marriage. Wonderful. Yeah.
So the kids are with him in the summer.
A little bit in the summer. Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then you'll get them back here soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a couple weeks.
Before I get into all the sugar dating stuff, and you got a lot of great stories we want to get to, what happened? Why did it not work?
The marriage?
Yeah.
I think, and that's part of my broader story. Someday, I have dreams of a podcast of my own, and with a really catchy title that's going to set people on fire.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to get haters out the wazoo. It's going to be interesting, but everything has its time in your life.
Yeah.
My 13 years of marriage, the time we had right before that, the time we had right after that, it's all part of the plan. It's all part of who I am, what's formed me today. And I can appreciate him from a distance because of it. So, and that's the thing. Even when you have something pretty awful happen, we still have been able to move on, keep things healthy for the kids as
Good.
much as we can.
Well, if you guys have listened to the show at any length, you know that I'm not anti-marriage. I just having a hard time finding very many people that it's working for long term. It just seems different than it did when our parents and grandparents got married.
For sure. For sure. I wanted a traditional life, and I found a lot of joy in serving my husband. I know that sounds inflammatory for a lot of people, but taking care of our home, making sure it was clean and well kept, cooking for him, taking care of our children, those were years of just immense blessing for me. And it had nothing to do with him. It had everything to do with me.
Okay.
So, it's one of those things where you serve whole heart out, recklessly abandon. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then it was only meant to last but so long. So
yeah. Okay. Well, good. So then after the divorce, did you just start dating or did you process? What'd you do?
I went off the fucking rails.
You did?
Oh my God, I went off the rails.
Did you not get to do that before you got married?
Oh, no, I did before I got married.
You did? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Just making sure.
Oh, I've always had fun with my sexuality. Always. Mm-hmm. That's never been when I talk about having 13 years of a vanilla type of, dynamic with my husband, it wasn't a bad thing. Yeah. It was a great thing because it served us and our needs. We didn't need to bring anybody from the outside in. We didn't need to, it was already good enough. We didn't need to stoke any flames or anything like that.
Were you a wild child in high school?
Oh, yeah.
What age did you lose your virginity?
I was 11.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Unfortunate.
How old was this boy?
That's a story for another time.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
You turned a little different shade of red.
Yeah, well, it isn't a great story.
Oh, okay.
Not a great story. He was a lot older.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was he of legal age?
No.
Okay. Nothing.
I mean, he was above legal age. I was not.
Oh, so there could be some jail time involved if that ever came out?
I don't know.
No. Okay.
Probably not.
All right. Not. Well, I mean,
listen, as much as that is, again, a bad scenario, mm-hmm. It opened up a lot of interest for me.
Yeah.
It has a lot to do with some of my kinks and fetishes today.
So you developed early. Were you an early developer in school?
Yeah.
Because I remember being in junior high, very immature. I don't even know if I'd reached puberty yet. I was about there because I started having these random movements in my pants I didn't understand.
Oh, yeah.
But I remember there was some girls there, and we called this one girl Bionic Boobs Brenda because her boobs were so big in 6th grade. I mean, and she was this Hispanic girl, and she had just developed very early.
Yep, that was me.
Yeah.
I had great tits really early.
Yeah.
And I carried myself with a maturity that I think surpassed where I should have been at.
So you were probably getting the attention of a lot of the older boys.
Oh, yeah. And I won't say never, but I very rarely got attention from the boys in my own high school. Middle school, high school. Mm-hmm. That was very rare that I would even consider anyone my own age.
Yeah.
I've always loved older men. Always.
Well, that's a natural. I mean, that was 95% of the girls in my grade. Every grade, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. They were always interested in the older guys. And I've talked about this so many times. And I was never one of those older guys until I got to be a senior in high school. And then I felt like I had to pick. The freshman, the sophomore, the junior girls. All of a sudden I started getting attention I'd never had before. Mm-hmm. And I loved it. And then we graduated and I thought, oh my God, this is the greatest thing. And then I became a freshman again and got zero attention from any girls.
Yeah.
It sucked so bad.
I really can't imagine. I didn't go to college, so I don't have that to complain. But yeah, no, it was an early development kind of thing for me.
You're listening to Secrets of a Sugar Daddy. Now back to the show with your host, Marcus.
Okay, so you sowed some wild oats when you were before pre-marriage.
Yep.
You got married, had 13 years of basically a married life, which turns vanilla pretty quickly, unfortunately.
Not unfortunate, really. Not unfortunate for us.
Well, for a lot of people think it's unfortunate, and they just feel very unfulfilled.
Vanilla has a negative connotation, for sure.
Okay, gotcha. Mm-hmm. All right, so then you get divorced, and you're like, buckle up, baby. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And where did you start?
Well, I pretty much started with just only doing what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Sexually. So I dabbled in the swingers clubs and
you went there.
I got to know people and I would go to bars and just see who I met and what it turned into. There have been times where just going to the strip club, just getting to know the women who dance on
Wait,
slow
you
night.
went to the strip clubs?
Oh, all the time.
By yourself?
Yeah. I love going places by myself. I know no stranger. So I will make a friend wherever I go. I've made, even just the flight over here, I've made so many friends.
Did you tell them why you were coming to Arizona?
I hinted at some fun things. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Exchanged some numbers. I was old school. I carried around this notebook the whole time I've been traveling. So I've been traveling now for about three or 4 weeks, and just kind of coming and going wherever I really want to be. Anyway, I carry around a little notebook, and I will handwrite my name, phone number, and hand it to them.
Really?
I never know whether I'll hear back from them, and that's totally fine. But like, so many great conversations. The people that sit next to me on the plane, I'm almost guaranteed I'm going to strike up a conversation with them.
Really?
Yeah.
See, when I'm flying, I like to be by myself. Don't talk to anybody. Just leave me the fuck alone. But you know what? The couple times that I did converse with some people, I had some amazing connections that were made by accident. And I talk about this one where I was coming back from Nashville, Tennessee. I was so tired. Been working for 2 weeks solid, opening a new restaurant. I sit next to this old couple. I'm thinking, okay, they're old. And now, old is relative because now I'm old. But this was 20 years ago. And anyway, this guy said to me, he goes, "Are you stopping in Phoenix, or are you headed to LA?" Because the flight stopped in Phoenix and then continued on to LA. I go, no, Phoenix is my stop. Oh, he goes, is that where you're from? And I go, well, yeah, I live there now, but I grew up in Texas. And he's like, oh, yeah, my son just moved to Texas. And I'm like, oh, well, good for him. He'll enjoy it. And then he tells me that where his son moved was this small little Texas town. I was like, oh, wow, I actually know that town. They were our crosstown rivals. And then he said, yeah, he's marrying this girl named Nikki. I'll just leave it at that. And I just like almost fell out of my seat, and I went, you got to be kidding me. That was my first high school girlfriend.
What?
So out of all the people in Texas, how many people are in Texas? 14 million, 50? I don't even know how many millions of people in Texas. His son moved there and was marrying my first high school girlfriend.
That's wild.
So, of course, we yapped all the way home to Phoenix. And I thought, what if we would never even had that conversation?
I think they call that kismet.
What do you call it?
Kismet.
What does that mean?
And I might be using that word incorrectly, but I believe it has something to do with when the planets align and certain things are supposed to come together.
The craziest thing. So now I get on an airplane. I look at them like trying, hey, where are you from? What do you do? Now I'm trying to make the fucking connection because it's happened to me. That's one example of like 15 I could rattle off the top of my head. It's insane.
Listen, strangers can enrich your life in ways you never saw coming.
Right.
I'm living proof.
So I guess that's our way of encouraging you not to hide in your shell around other people, because you never know what could come from a situation. I've got job opportunities come. Yep. I've been given investments. Like I met somebody, and then now I control like $500,000 of their money in real estate.
That's right.
Just off of a random investment. I mean, a random conversation.
Yep.
It's just crazy.
That's exactly how I got a job on a yacht.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
So this is a juicy story.
Yeah, let me hear it.
So no matter where I go, it doesn't matter if it's, my hometown or I'm visiting some friends in a place I've lived before. In this instance, on an island in South Carolina. And I had lived there previously and have some good friends there. And they had invited me to come and stay with them and just kind of catch up. They haven't been a part of the whole divorce process, and they wanted all the details. And so we had a chance to really let loose and enjoy that. But then, when I'm on my own time, when everybody is being responsible and going to bed because they have work in the morning, I will be scrolling on Tinder or Seeking or whatever I feel like doing. Mm-hmm. And this particular night, I think I had just arrived in South Carolina the night before. And this particular night, I matched with someone. Pictures were okay. You know, I wasn't sure what was going to be the ultimate scenario. He asked me to come over onto a yacht, and I was like, hey, I've got nothing else to do. So I end up going over to this yacht, like legit 80-some foot, 5-bedroom.
What do you think that yacht cost?
Oh, I have no idea.
I mean, multi-millions of dollars.
I do not. I don't value money the same way most people do, so
right.
I have no idea. But anyway, so he teased that there would be a bottle of wine and we could just hang out. And so we did. He definitely not my physical preference, but we had a great time. Like I said, I just don't, I know no stranger. I am attracted to someone's mind far faster than their body. Not to say that I don't have a type, because I certainly have a type, but just so happens to be that he's there helping out a friend just for a short period of time, helping to get the boat ready for charter. Well, not charter, but, you know, to be able to go out on the water. Anyway, so it just so happened he introduced me to his friend who had brought him onto the boat, and his friend's the captain. And I made a proposal to him over the next 2 days that anyone that is business savvy would be kind of crazy to turn down. I essentially said, I will come to work for you and you will pay me nothing. Just make sure I have a place to sleep and food to eat. And I don't want a dime.
Really?
Yep. So he called up the owner, the owner of the boat, and said, there's this random chick and she's kind of crazy because she's offering to work. Like, I'm not talking little work. I'm talking when this ship is being worked on, I'm there right along with it.
Now, I get that to get your foot in the door, but eventually you're going to need something.
Eventually, and I have plans for that down the road. I have a few things going on a business level. Again, right now, I'm not taking profit for anything.
Okay.
I don't have a job that pays me. I don't seek sugar daddies for that kind of sugar. I seek them for experiences. Yeah. And connection, genuine connection for me.
Well, good. I'm glad you're in a position to do that. And then, you know, if you do a great job and you can work your way into bigger and better things, there you go.
Well, and that's the goal.
But you got your foot in the door.
His goal is to actually get me hired onto another boat.
Okay.
Which would be fine. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm not worried about what the future holds. I'm just really excited to see where it takes me.
Good.
So.
Okay. Well, that's a cool story.
Yeah.
I want to definitely get updates on with you on the progress of this.
I'm going to start.
I'm very interested.
So I'm going to ramp up my social media, probably based off of my podcast name, and then ultimately start an OnlyFans based off of just my whirlwind, do whatever the fuck I want when I want to do it. So
there you go.
Yeah. This is the summer of no fucks given.
Oh, there you go. All right. So let's get back into your craziness after your divorce.
My craziness.
Well, so you mentioned that you've been on FetLife.
Yes.
Are you still on there?
I just started my FetLife.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I have really done very little with it. I started writing out some of my experiences. Actually, the first post, so if anyone wants to check out that FetLife, we can give them details later, but the first post is the beginning of a story. And then you have to follow along on my page and like it, and then you'll get the rest of the story as we go. So,
well, I've never been on there, so I don't really know how
it works. You've never been on FetLife?
No, but a lot of my guests have been.
Okay. There are so many kinks and fetishes out there that make so much sense once you get to know someone. And that's kind of the appeal for me, is I love to get to know why does that make you Randy? Like, what is happening here that gets you turned on? And that, for me, partners, whether they're male or female, how can I turn them on the best that I can? Like, cool. That's the way I operate. So this was shortly after the separation. I just so happened to be living down in Tampa, and I don't remember how I heard about a lifestyle club. I had never been to a lifestyle club before. I think I had hung out with a guy and he wanted to take me to the lifestyle
Now, when
club.
you say lifestyle, it's like swinger thing?
This is swinging, but there's a difference. So for me, as a single woman, I can go into a lifestyle club and I can essentially date the couples. Mm-hmm. And that's what a lot of the couples are looking for anyway. And so they loved on me right away. You know, I met this older couple the first time I went to this club, and gorgeous individuals. I mean, she was stunning. They didn't play with other people. They were there because they enjoy playing together in that environment, but they took me under their wing. She showed me who to get connected with, who would be a good match for me, and it just took off like wildfire from there. The first night I went was the first orgy I've ever been a part of.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It was fucking amazing.
You liked it?
Oh, I loved it.
I've never done that.
Oh, it's so much fun.
I've certainly seen it.
My home someday is going to have a red room, and we're going to make it open for parties at some point in time, because I love it. There's a lot of really fun things you can do, fun things you can just be a part of. You don't even have to get all the way in. Just dip your toes in. That's all.
Yeah.
It's nice. I like it a lot.
You're listening to Secrets of a Sugar Daddy. Now back to the show with your host, Marcus.
Okay, so you dipped your toes into the lifestyle, quote unquote. Let's talk about sugar dating here. How did you get into that?
Oh,
and I'm assuming
out of desperation.
You got into it after your divorce, not before.
No, I'd started to do some research and before the divorce was final.
Okay.
And that was part of the process of why I got into sugar dating in the first place, is because I was desperate. I was walking away from a pretty healthy financial place, walked away from our 6-bedroom brand new construction home, walked away from the cars, the 401k, everything.
Really?
I didn't take alimony. I took what the court ordered in child support. That's it. I walked away.
Is he still earning a good salary?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think I got to a place where I felt like I had to provide for my kids in particular, because I'm a single mom of 3 kids. And so I came into it out of desperation, and what I've found is that the less I seek money, it comes back to me tenfold. And not in a monetary form. Like I don't have people like throwing $100 bills at me or anything. It's the experience.
Yeah, we had an interview with Lolita, who was on our podcast a few weeks ago, and she had a friend who encouraged her to get into it, and her friend was like all about the money.
Yeah.
Like, what are they giving you? We got to do this. We got to get this much, blah, blah, blah. And Lolita was like, I'm just going to go and have some fun, and what happens, happens. And then, the men end up showering her with wealth or with money, where her other friend is like just getting bounced.
Well, yeah, and the other thing that I'm learning, because recently I've been reported on Seeking a couple of times.
You and me both.
Just fucking it's so irritating.
Yeah.
So, because I guess I was too forward about money.
Okay.
Even after taking it off the site. Mm-hmm. Anyway, and it just got really frustrating. And so I've actually found probably more of my fun experiences on Tinder than I have found on Seeking. It's just a different caliber. Of course, I'm probably not going to find the wealthiest men on Tinder, but you never know.
You never know, but your odds are definitely...
I've met some pretty up there ballers on Tinder.
Okay.
So I'm not going to knock it completely.
Well, I mean...
I think that says more about me than it says about what site I'm on.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I'm good at sussing them out.
Yeah.
I can tell whether you're going to be able to handle this lifestyle or not.
But you did meet some people on Seeking, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, yeah.
Were you on other sites too, like Sugar Daddy sites?
I did Sugar Daddy Meet to start with. Mm-hmm. And
they asked me about being an affiliate of theirs. No, this was a few years ago, and I looked over the site, and I wasn't real happy with it, so I told them, I'll pass. But what did you think of it?
I'm trying to think. I think my first Sugar Daddy I met there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now I have some nightmare stories, but I also have some great stories. That first experience through Sugar Daddy Meet it just wasn't.
Expand. What happened?
Oh, let's see. So first of all, the first time I met someone from that site was really sleazy. I mean, I was already on the way to one date, and I tried to fit in another date because I was hungry for money, and I was like, okay, I can meet with this guy for like an hour or two, and then I can go meet with this guy, and at least we'll get the ball rolling.
Okay.
Right? I don't have to make anything on this. At least we'll start the relationships. We can get the meet and greets out of the way. And this guy somehow convinced me to meet him in a hotel room. Why the fuck I did that, I don't know.
You were desperate.
My inhibitions were so low. Like, I wasn't prepared to stand up for myself, which, by the way, now I only do what I want to do, period. Yeah, I will only orgasm if I want to orgasm.
There you go.
So plug back to what you were saying on, guys, take your time to figure out what your woman wants, because that's the best way.
Yeah.
Anyway, this guy's promising me the world. He's talking about vacations, and we're going to do this and we're going to do that. And I should have known because, well, number one, he wanted me to suck his dick with a condom on, which does not taste good. It's not enjoyable.
Wait. He insisted that?
Yeah.
Usually it's the girl that insists that.
Well, I insist most of the time on sex unless I really know somebody. But this was like his thing. He was like, I'm going to wear a condom even when you suck my dick. And I'm like, I hate the taste of, why would I want a condom in my mouth? But I went along with it. Yeah, no, he was definitely treating me like a whore that he didn't have to pay for.
Yeah.
It was, and it was just that. I never heard from him again. I left there. That was it.
Right, yeah.
So he practically got,
So that was your first experience.
That
You're
was
like,
my
well,
first experience.
that left a bad taste in my mouth.
Da-dum-bum, bing, like that. Yeah. Exactly right. It was.
Everybody knew that where we were going with that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, did you make the second date?
I did. And that was great. And he actually took me to see Mamma Mia for Christmas this year.
Mamma Mia, we just talked about that.
I'm a huge ABBA fan, and Mamma Mia is like my happy.
There's you mentioned to me on the way here that there's a musical at Gamage Theater, which is at Arizona State.
Yeah, Moulin Rouge is there.
And I told her I just saw Mamma Mia there, and you lit up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, it's one of my absolute favorites. I've seen it so many times, but going and seeing it again was like the first time.
Yeah, every time, because every different iteration of it just brings in something different. It's my favorite. I've seen it on cruise ships. I've seen it. I love Moulin Rouge. No, sorry.
Mamma Mia. Yeah.
Moulin Rouge is what there is at Arizona State University.
Yeah, this week.
Until August 4th or 5th. Anyway.
I might have to go see it. I've never seen it.
Do it, yeah. Have you seen the film?
No.
Oh, yeah. Definitely watch the film, too.
Okay.
But I bet the live performance is 10 times better. So, yeah, whichever you prefer. But it's sexy. It's provocative. And
so
I like
your second date took you to Mamma Mia?
Not that date, but
I know, but
it was
eventually
the start of a relationship. Yeah.
Oh, cool. So how was that structured? How'd that happen? How'd that work?
We did pay per meet.
Okay. Pretty normal.
Yeah. He was about 2 hours away. So it just wasn't as frequent as I think both of us would have liked. And he was kind of shady about it at first, because he was going through a pretty ugly divorce where she was being very like shysty. So, he didn't feel free to just do whatever. Anyway, so at first he told me that he was sure I was undercover for his ex-wife trying to uncover his wealth so that she could take advantage. And I'm like, sorry, bro, that is not why I'm here right now.
I've gotten the feeling that I was being set up by messages I would get, but for other reasons. But like maybe I was dating somebody, or I was in an arrangement with somebody on Seeking,
Right.
and then all of a sudden I'm getting this girl just being really insistent, and I'm thinking, did she put her up to this? Am I being set up?
Right.
Yeah. I
Right.
know.
No, I think you just have to take it for face value and go with it from there. But yeah, we had some good dates. He actually just reached out to me recently, but I'm not really in a place where I'm trying to go back up to Virginia to meet with a sugar daddy unless he wants to fly me there.
Right. So that lasted how long?
Oh gosh.
Or I guess it's kind of.
It was very short-lived. I have
okay.
not had a long-term arrangement as of yet because I just haven't found that right person yet.
Yeah.
I'm excited to find that right person. Heck, that person might be the one I marry next, but
You never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
I'm
they come in
open
all
to
shapes
whatever.
and sizes there.
That's right.
And ages.
My main thing, what I have learned is the less I focus on the money aspect of sugar dating, the safer my outside sphere of influence is. Like I'm protecting my kids more. I'm protecting my family and my reputation with my family. I don't really care about my reputation with everyone else in the world, but it's valuable to me. I come from very conservative background.
Yeah.
So we're talking like on the level of Amish.
Oh, yeah. You told me you were I don't want to say a cult, but you were definitely in a religious sect.
Yes.
That was very strict.
Yeah. So it's been an interesting process, but I want to be respectful of, like my parents and my kids. But the more I let go of all of those, like, oh, I've got to hide this and I've got to do this. And like, now I actually see that I'm not protecting me. I'm protecting everyone around me.
So do your parents have any idea that you're sexually evolved? I guess you'd say.
No, I think at one point in time, they assumed that I was a sex addict.
Yeah. Are you?
That's, and I don't want to put a label on it.
You don't want to put a label on it?
I don't want to put a label on it.
Okay.
I am open to just about everything. I will try everything at least once.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything, everything. Not as long as it doesn't risk my life or the life of anyone else. I'm pretty open. So Amy and I will get along very well. At some point. I'm going to have to meet Amy.
Yeah. Sure. I could make that happen.
Because I think her experiences are going to be fire for my soul. I'm really excited. But just open to whatever. I had recently, let's see, just a few days ago, I had a great threesome that evolved very naturally, and that was a lot of fun.
Where did you meet them?
So a gentleman that I'm dating now, he invited a friend over because I'm just...
Wait, was this a guy thing?
No. Mm-mm. This is
a girl guy.
This is 2 females, 1 male.
Okay.
So he asked his friend to come over, and it was an all night play session. It was fun. And there were times where I was like, okay, y'all keep playing. I have to take a break. I need some personal space for a second. I'm on sensory overload.
Okay.
So it was really fun.
Was that at his house, at a hotel? Or?
No, at his house.
Okay.
Because I'm up there staying with him for about a week, just exploring and having a great time, reconnecting with him. We hadn't seen each other in a long time. So it was a really special,
Were you more into him, her? Did you treat him equally? How'd that work?
I think I treated them equally, but of course I have an affection for him that is already deep seated. I think part of it is you have to get away from all your hangups, like, oh, this person doesn't fit the mold of what turns me on in the moment. Like, for instance, my type is tall, muscles for days, tattoos everywhere. If you drive a motorcycle, that's better for me. Like, beard. Like, we're talking like
the classic bad boy look.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's my type.
Okay. You'd
But-
like my brother. You just
Is he
described
single?
him. Well, no, he just got, but he did lose the long hair he had. He is now bald like me.
No, bald is good. See, I prefer
Yeah.
bald. I don't
Oh, okay,
hold
there
on
you
to
go.
hair if you don't need to. Like
Yeah,
there's no point in that. But anyway, I'm talking like former Chippendales dancers. Ooh, that's a good story, by the way, but that'll have to wait. Yeah, it's just this particular selection of human beings.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily all of my favorite things per se, but we had a great time. We had a great time. The bed was soaked. Actually, both beds were soaked. It was fucking phenomenal.
Who soaked him?
Me.
Oh, you're a soaker?
I'm a soaker.
Oh, there
I'm
we
a
go.
super soaker.
A super
I
soaker.
am a super soaker. When you can finally let go and just
Yeah.
enjoy, oh God, it's every woman's capable of it.
I met
just
this
don't let
girl.
go enough.
I met this girl one time, and we were headed back to my place, and we end up going out for quite a while. This wasn't just a one night thing, but she was soaked just on the way to my house.
Sure.
And then she warned me that I might need to lay down a shower curtain on the bed. I was like, oh my God,
I'll tell
what
you.
am I in for?
When you're a super soaker and you have somebody that takes you to a really nice hotel, it makes things very difficult. It
Yeah.
makes you feel like you might actually have to pack a bag with a plastic tarp
prepared,
or
right?
something.
Yeah.
Because I'm not trying to call down in the middle of the night to housekeeping and say, oh, we need a full set of sheets.
Yeah.
So you just learn to have sex other places.
Wow.
It's a learning curve.
You're listening to Secrets of a Sugar Daddy. Now back to the show with your host, Marcus.
So how many guys do you think you've gone out with on like a sugar daddy site?
Oh, that's a good question. I would say, mind you, I'm still new to
Yeah,
sugar
right.
dating. So 7 or 8 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any crazy stories come from those 7 or 8?
Yeah, I mean,
Like what kind of caliber guys are they? Are they business owners? Are they married?
Yeah.
What do you find that you're meeting?
so one of the guys that I have met, really cool, just amazing guy. Our first date, he like booked this really phenomenal suite at the not local, but at a casino in Virginia.
Okay.
And it was just beautiful bathtub, and we just had a fantastic time together there. Really cool guy. I mean, just very business savvy, he likes the finer things, and you can tell just the simple things that he does, you can tell he likes the finer things. And I think that's probably what I see the most, the difference between sugar daddy meet or seeking, is that seeking, there's just a different caliber of gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think there's less desperation. There is a gentleman that I'm going to be meeting like in the next couple of weeks that I'm really excited about down in Tampa. So I'm excited to get back to Tampa and really experience it from that demographic. There's a lot more wealth there than
Now,
like
are
my
you-
hometown in Virginia.
Are you changing your location? Are you reaching out? How are you meeting these guys?
You know, I think what I'm hoping to do is kind of revamp my profile. I do like to reach out to the gentlemen that I find attractive, but it's a both. I mean, I get messages constantly, and I'm messaging when I'm on there. I'm not on there super often, but you know, when I'm on there, I want to be interactive. I want to respond to messages that people have sent me and really weed out where I would be wasting my time. So yeah, no, I think I've found a number of really good candidates that I think are going to be fun for the next season of my life.
Yeah. Are you looking for one or multiple?
Multiple.
Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoy different things.
Ha.
Different different strokes for different folks.
Different flavors of ice cream. As a matter of
yeah.
fact, you and I might go have some ice cream after. There's one right next to the studio.
That's
it's
good,
so
because
good.
I am already dying of heat.
Yeah, I know. It's a little warm in here.
Oh my goodness. It's hot here, but the dry heat is so much better than like down in Tampa where
Yeah.
it is humid as all get out.
Yeah, we're having a very mild summer in comparison to what we usually have. Yeah, it's usually over 110, 115. I think today's going to be like 103.
Yeah. No, it feels
Yeah,
great
it's
outside.
Not too bad at all.
So nice comparison from Arizona to back to Tampa. So
Yeah.
I'm going to be hot as the blazes.
Did you look at the sugar daddies here locally? Did you
I haven't yet.
peruse that yet?
I haven't had
No.
a chance really, other than
See what's available?
other than tracking you down.
You track me down. You know, I let my membership lapse like 2 or 3 days ago for the first time in a long time. Well, they've upped the price again, and I'm not worried about the price. It's more out of protest.
Well, yeah.
It's just like,
it's
you know what?
principle.
And I've got 81 unread messages on there. I really haven't had time to go through it. I'm getting kind of jaded now. Like Lily, when she was on there, she liked to respond to people, and even if she wasn't interested, thank them for messaging her. I'm just kind of like delete, delete.
No. Unless you pique my interest through your profile or through something that you message to me, I'm not going to waste my time. I'm sorry that it would mean that I would be spending so much of my valuable time and your valuable time communicating when it's not going anywhere. If I can tell I'm not going to be interested in a person, I'm not going to waste my time. And I wouldn't want them to waste their time on me either.
Now you travel a lot and you're in different states. So
Yeah.
I guess I'm lucky here because I don't really look at anybody and I'm not messaging people in Vegas or Chicago or LA. Like we have so many here. Why waste my time trying to find somebody outside of my area? But you don't mind traveling. You don't mind having a sugar day that's two states away or whatever.
I would totally be fine if I had a sugar daddy that was in Europe.
Yeah.
That I would see just occasionally. Like to me, there's no limit to demographic or location. I mean, it's just, that's not any red flag for me. The red flags are, what's in the heart and what's in the pants. Sure. That's all.
I had somebody message me on Instagram the other day and they want me to help them find an online sugar daddy. And I'm like, go pound sand. I'm not going to find you an online sugar daddy.
That's so dumb.
Maybe I'd like an online sugar daddy or sugar mama, online sugar mama.
No, Marcus. You should have an online sugar daddy. I'm pretty sure.
Hey, you know what? Everybody has their price, right? I tell you what.
And what is the price is right.
Yeah. Who knows? But I have heard of people that have had some success there. But, they have AI models now. Yeah. They aren't even real that are making money.
And here's the thing,
ridiculous.
and this is kind of the preface for the OnlyFans that I'm ramping up.
Okay.
Is that I only want to bring people onto my OnlyFans that are totally open to it. But with that being said, I want all shapes, sizes, colors. I mean, I just don't have a no. Like when it comes to physical,
gotcha.
The human body.
Well, as we're starting to run out of time, tell me about some interesting dates that you might want to shock our audience with.
Interesting dates,
because you're meeting people not just on sugar dating sites. You're meeting people elsewhere.
I'm meeting people on Tinder. I'm meeting people
in the wild.
Lots in the wild.
Because you're a talker.
I am a talker. Not just am I a talker, I actually like to seek out. I like the game.
Yeah.
I like the game of figuring out a person. So the other night I was at a strip club. It was Sunday night. Nobody's there. I mean, it is dead at this club. And I feel kind of bad for the ladies because they're gorgeous and they, nobody's out here throwing bills on them.
Come here, baby. Let me give you $1.
Yeah. No. So I sat next to this guy and we connected really easily. And I said, okay, well, one of these ladies over here, I really like her. And I'm asking if you don't mind, take her to a VIP room. Like if that's something like I wouldn't mind participating with you. Like I would be happy to sit there while she dances for us. Like that's great. But I really wanted to ramp up business. And he insisted that he would not pay for a room. And I understand that because now I'm looking at it from his point of view. There's a lot of scenarios where not so great things happen in private rooms at strip clubs. I don't know if you know this or not, but you know, he was protecting himself essentially. And so I learned to respect that. However, I'm glad that he never gave her any money during business hours, because then we got to go play afterward.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
You picked up a guy at a strip club?
I did. I did. And a stripper.
Oh, and she came too?
She came too.
Literally?
Yeah. Yeah. It was fabulous. It
really?
was a really good night.
You're a wild one.
I am I don't have a stop.
Yeah.
I don't have a stop. I'm going to go balls to the wall until I can't.
Yeah. Well, you only live once, right? YOLO.
That's right.
So have you ever done a podcast before? Because you're very good at it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You have no problem in front of the microphone.
No. Okay. So are you ready for the shocking?
Yeah.
My future podcast name, what I want it to be anyway.
Okay.
Is the dichotomy of an X-rated Christian.
Really?
Yeah. Because I want to pull out all of the people. I want to do some damage.
Yeah.
I want to tear down the church. And I want to do it in a sexual way.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
it's going to be a wild ride.
Let me know if you ever get that launched.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Podcasting's a little bit more difficult than people think. They have these great ideas. I met this girl who she was a bartender, and she hears the craziest stories, and she's at some very nice resorts here in Scottsdale, right? Or it was. And anyway, and she kind of told me some of the clientele that would just be sitting there telling her, and these are big time people.
Yeah.
CEOs of companies, athletes, movie stars, blah, blah, blah. And she would start hearing things, and they just tell her things, and she's like, I need to start a podcast and just, talk about all these experiences I'm having as a bartender, but she never did.
Yeah, that's a shame.
It's just kind of hard getting it launched sometimes. So.
It truly is a shame because you have to have an outlet for all the people who don't get to have a voice. And if you have the skill and ability to have that voice and stand up for those people, for me, when I talk about tearing down the church, I'm talking about the big C church. I'm talking about what is really running rampant in our country, but also in the world. And I have the skills and ability to start raising some alarm on bad behavior in the big C church. So anyway,
I'm sure you could talk for days and days and days, hours and hours and
know.
hours on that. Well, I appreciate you coming all the way to Arizona. So
my pleasure.
Maggie got off the plane. I picked her up. She's actually staying at my house, getting to enjoy, and she's kind of seeing the remnants of Sugarpalooza 6.
Yes, I'm so jealous. I can't.
I still have drinks and food left over.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of, you're at ground zero where it all happened. We haven't, she was asking me, when's your next party? I haven't figured it out yet. We're trying. We may have to move cities. We're looking at different ones. I was telling her the problem is all the big blockbuster concerts that are coming in October, November, December, they're all during the week.
Okay, so
weekdays. So
I think you should do Las Vegas, and I think you should do take everybody to Magic Mike. The show, yeah.
Well, what about all the Sugar Daddies sponsoring a thing? They don't want the girls disappearing to Magic Mike.
Well, they don't disappear. They just get to enjoy it together.
I'm a little worried about Vegas because there's, here we've kind of got a captive audience, but in Vegas, people could just pretty much slip off and disappear pretty easily.
Yeah, that's true.
After we fly them out and plan this whole big party and everything.
That's a really good point.
There's a lot of distractions in Vegas.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been in Vegas.
But I'm not opposed to it because I do enjoy a good Vegas trip. I've been there quite a bit myself. So I don't know. We'll let you guys know if the party tab appears back on our website, then we've found the venue and the dates and all that, and we'll announce it. But as of yet, we don't have Sugarpalooza 7 scheduled yet, but it is in the works. That's all I can let you know.
Nice.
And you'll be invited.
Thank you.
Yeah, anybody that comes
I'll be there.
on the show gets an automatic invite if they're available.
Score.
That's our appreciation for you coming.
It was worth the very long flight to get here.
Yeah, and then certainly we want to keep up with you.
Yeah,
we can do a Zoom.
Yeah.
You're great behind the microphone. We can chat for hours.
Hey, maybe I need to get Pod Populi in Tampa so that I can...
They have one down... I think they have one down there.
Fort Lauderdale, maybe.
Yeah, it's
close
down
to Miami.
Yeah, it's close to Miami. They have one.
Which I'm going to be doing some of my like stewardess training for the yacht down in Fort Lauderdale. So that would actually work well.
Well, very good. We got to wrap up. But if you guys want to share your crazy sugar dating stories and want to be on the show, like Maggie, we'd love it in person. We'll do it Zoom, however you want. Just go to our website, secretsofasugardaddy.com. Message us there, or you can go to Instagram like she did. Follow us. We always need a good follow, and message me there. I think actually I'm probably a little bit more responsive on Instagram, but we'll see your message one way or another, and and we'll chat and make it happen.
Nice. Okay.
Well, until next time, Maggie and I are going to go eat, and we're going to go enjoy some Arizona sun. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us. If you'd like to connect or even be on the show, we'd love to hear from you at secretsofasugardaddy.com.